1. What's up, everyone? Game Master 468 here for the next day of the Slide Stream Marathon. In this video, we're going to continue through Jean Basson's level, and yeah, pretty much defeat him after this. So yeah, here we go.
Things just weren't right up in Canada. Random acts of violence were like weed, and the Northern Lights, well, they just weren't right.
Yeah, man.
One night they'd be brighter than ever, and
it's the Western Lights. I mean, the Northern Lights.
Son of a babe, I overheard talk between Jean Basson and his mysterious partner Arpeggio.
Who you never fight in this game.
Tracking the source of the disturbance was easy. By simply following the lights, we were led north to an immense lumber camp. The sheer number of fallen trees advertised Jean Basson's presence, and that he was in possession of the clockwork talons.
Clockwork talons, the final clockwork piece of the game.
To the talons slicing through plates of steel. A skilled lumberjack like Basson could clear a forest in hours while wielding the artifact. Those talons have got to go.
Yeah,
Both to finally
like
do away with clockwork and
raccoon.
the environment from his twisted sense of
Hey,
clockwork.
manly enough.
The world just
The
doesn't need
wimp.
to make space for another strip mall.
Like, and the gang in as we see weird light thingies going on. Menace from the North. See, that's the title. Right, and that weird light thingy that's going on. Yeah, there's my PS2 is rather old, so sometimes the visuals go wonky. So I have to go up and readjust the yellow cord until it's fixed. And yeah, there we go. Now it's better. All right. My favorite episode. Well, this episode has the favorite mission. My little number 2 mission.
One, Arpeggio's blimp is on its way to pick up a battery from Jean Basson.
Yeah, man.
The only way we'll get a crack at Arpeggio's clockwork brain
I saw I recorded some
is
stuff for my first LP. Sweetness.
But before we do that, we'll need to snag the clockwork talons off Jean Basson.
Yeah, it's simple. Just duck in, grab the talents, and get out.
True, but first things first. This lumber camp.
Yeah, no, there's always something else before that.
Poke around and take some recon photos. They'll help me get my sensors oriented.
No problem.
Check first video tomorrow. Alright.
In anticipation of the icy climate, I took the liberty of modifying your cave.
Yeah.
It can now separate into two smaller caves, useful for ice climbing. Try ascending to the top of that sheet of ice. Just
That's
jump
more
and hit
colorful,
the
eh?
circle
That's pretty
button
cool.
to dig in.
I too have figured out how to make videos in HD with my Sony Vegas Movie Studio program. I figured out how to make videos in HD, so yeah, that's helped me a lot. And plus, I found much easier ways to edit with that software. So
Scout the area.
yeah, I'll possibly be using that program more often in my videos. So that's pretty good. Alrighty. So I believe we're taking reconnaissance photos now. Yeah. Oh, on the Slide 2 HD version, yeah, it is more colorful, but that's really about it, though. Like, color-wise, yeah, it looks better, but, like, actual graphic-wise, there really isn't that much of a difference, so.
Interesting. He's putting out a slight radio signature.
Oh, really? Maybe that'll be something for a mission later on? Hint, hint. Alright. Not a friendly friend to have as a pet. Yeah, that's true. Alright, so we're just basically running around this gigantic area, taking pictures of stuff. And crush. Poor Sly getting crushed by logs that have been split into 3s. Sly crush. Sly crush now comes in 3 different flavors. Anyway.
Saw blades look
Get
particularly
rid of that
old.
thing. Alright.
I guess this logging camp has been around for a while.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, that was fail. Okay, we're back. Okay, and nah, well, okay, that was weird. In furry, head and tail flavors. I don't think anyone wants a tail flavored drink. That one tastes very good. No, don't all those things have fur on it, so wouldn't that technically be the same flavor?
The den of evil. The epicenter of ecological destruction.
Yeah, let's walk in. Walk in, get the talons, and get out. And now that was another one of those instances where I was kind of lost and didn't know where to go. Like I said before, it's kind of weird having to maneuver through this area because of the lighting of this level. So, yeah. Ah. So what's there to talk about, everyone? Well, let's kill this guy and get the food bottle. Or steering wheel, that works too. Talk about subject? Something. Pancakes? Yeah, pancakes are good, but I don't think that make a really good discussion topic. Yeah, that wasn't smart. And now we're going to the lighthouse. Sweet. Whee! Woo! Alrighty. That's delicious. Alright. Ooh, twirly whirly electricity thingy. And that thing, that's pretty big.
That's the battery charger, but where's the battery arpeggios coming to pick up?
And more importantly, how do they fit the battery through the front door to get it in here? I mean, have you seen how big that is? It's huge.
Looking at that spinner makes me dizzy.
Yeah, it's not to make you a little nauseous, so,
I was right. The entrance is barred.
biggest change ever. Oh wait, biggest charge
Might as well
ever.
get a shot of old
Wait,
Sean's
never
phone.
mind.
Oh, Sly, listen in. He's mumbling to himself.
Mumbling? Mumbler.
Come on, Sean. You got it in you. Those lumberjack games need some more competition, eh?
Yeah, eh?
Bullseye. I'll post the clockwork talons as a trophy. That should bring in the competition. Although,
Jumps on. Mumble, 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 mumble.
Oh, it's tough being this tough. It sure is, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's tough being this tough.
We need to talk about these lumberjack games.
Alrighty, slideshow time. Gotta love them slideshows.
Well, guys, Jean Bisson has unknowingly
Can only
thrown
do
down
that
the
mumbling. It's his
With the
superpower.
clockwork talons as a trophy, we'd be fools not to participate in his lumberjack games.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's a lot of fun.
Due to frequent avalanches,
Lumberjack games.
A log chopping guide was frozen in a wall of ice not far from our position.
Yeah.
Sly, you're in charge of acquiring the book.
Mhm.
I'm sure it will prove invaluable. Now, we're
Don't
all
know
aware
why you
that
need
our
a
Arpeggios Blitz is
log
happy to pick
chopping
up
guide
that
just to
battery.
learn how to take an axe
Or
and
without
chop it
incident,
through wood, you
I
know.
recommend we pull
It's not
it
that
from
hard.
the horse and stow away inside the battery.
Apparently it's a lot harder than it looks.
The location of the device is still a mystery.
Yeah.
We need some inside information. So, working together...
Oh yeah, the
we'll infiltrate
RC
the
Club
Bookstars
mission,
secret
yeah.
RC Combat Club.
The first
Those
part of
guys
it's
all
fun,
work
the
in
part where you
the
have to
White
actually
House. If you
control
win the
the
battle, I'm
tank,
sure they'll
yeah,
come.
that's not so much fun.
Despite his antique mind, Jean
Antique mine, he called him old.
To keep tabs on him, we'll need to bug his house. Steal the radio tags off local bears, and then jerry-rig
Oh
them
no, that doesn't sound safe,
It's
Bentley.
a challenging set of tasks, and that blimp's on its way. Let's get to work.
Yeah! In my new book called Let's Get to Work. Lots of different strategies for it anyway. I don't know, that just sounds like some name for a book or something. Alrighty. RC Club. Get to work, soldiers. Right, what am I doing? The RC Club is first. Right? No, we don't know what it was. It's the laser talk. Wow. Mind equal awesome. Fly in a military uniform. Nah, forget it. Put it on, turn on the button, and then gonna walk indoors. Yeah. Alrighty. So here we are in this place. There's actually a glitch here, like if you've already beaten this mission and just play through it like normally, and then leave it, like the game starts to think that you're actually doing that mission, even though you've already beaten it, so yeah, that's a interesting glitch. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
How do I redirect that thing?
Oh, it's simple. Just press the circle button anyway. Actually, I guess that's kind of true. You do press the circle button to use that thing. Alrighty. Uh-oh, yeah, Bentley. Very interesting. Alright, dodging those lasers like a pro. Pro skills. Laser dodging. I find this level relaxing, kind of. The overall world, or this mission in particular? Because, like, I don't know if this is very relaxing, and you're like, have to constantly be worried about getting caught, so I don't know if that's a really relaxing feeling you want to have, and I got hit. Make sure you keep a steady watch. Puppet. Anyway. This episode. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, it's a really pretty looking level, I will admit. Well, I mean, these indoor levels, they don't look very pretty, but like the outside area, yeah, that's really pretty looking. Alright, yeah. Throw that switch. You forget how to do it, it's just jump and press the circle button. Right. What does the song sometimes sound like? Spike from Tom. Ah, you messed with my son. I'm gonna pick you up for it. Hello, Jessica. Just call. Who? Anyway. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Jess. Just call her Jess. Hello. Welcome back. Alright, I've got to point like lasers in so many different directions. It's like a really complicated process. It requires really solid thinking. You gotta know precise places of where to put these diamonds, so that way you can redirect the lasers. Or you can have these steam thingies show you where to put the diamond thingies to redirect it. That works too. Alright, that would be way too hard if you like have to actually guess where to put the diamond thingies. That would just be like bad. That just not gonna pay any mind to that bad guy. We're just gonna ignore him. Alright. Excuse me. Saw blade. Oh, I got caught. Look on the school, there we go. Being uploaded tomorrow, so you'll see me talking nonsense over and over again. Talking nonsense for the win. Alright. Do. Wee. Do. And put that there. Alright. Alright. Running. Putting there. Hey, and this is nonsense. Gotta love nonsense. Good luck. Congratulations on finally starting your Let's Play channel. You mean his P channel? Oh, anyway, no, I'm not gonna start that again. Yeah, not much to say during this part. Just putting diamonds in random places. Oh, wow. That got hurt. Well, P channel. Where I eat peas all day long. Weird. Burned by the laser. Yep, that's. Ready? Whee! And okay, one more diamond, and then he's all done. And good night. Oh man, so woolly mammoth.
I've never seen such a majestic creature. So full of life, so ready to live.
And then he falls into the ground and dies.
He's back in the deep freeze.
Poor guy. Alright, we got that guy using an axe to chop logs. Yeah. Alrighty, next we're gonna do that RC Club mission. That's semi-fun. Wow, that wasn't even fair. I was just minding my own business, trying to look where to go next, and then all of a sudden, BAM! I get shot. That's just not even fair. But hey, at least the game took me right where I wanted to go. That's kind of funny. Oh, it worked out fine. Alright, to the RC Club mission. Sounds like a great idea. Oh, I agree. Yeah. Alright, we're just jumping around places, trying to get to point A to point B. From point A to point B. Oh, ow. Oh. Okay, yeah, that's not good. I like the sound from this mission. Me eating or looking at feet. A great April Fool's video. Looking at peas. I feel like this is entertainment. What? Review peas. Man, this has just gotten weird. Alrighty. Woo! Alrighty, and here we go. Gonna go in here. Alright, let's begin the next mission. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Never let you into the combat club without a disguise. That old
The master of the skies. Master of the
Oh, wait,
skies.
there's no way for you to get up there.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
opened this barrel while I sent in Sly to steal the head.
We just love making fools of ourselves. Funny.
If you can get the stuffed moose head without being detected, first
Yes,
you can
remember
join
that.
the
You're getting the
combat
moose
club
head
raising
without being detected. Without raising any suspicion. And I tried to see if maybe I could like fail the mission like broke Murray's barrel. That would be funny, but yeah, that didn't happen. Oh well. But yeah, keep that in mind. You have to do this without getting detected. Just keep that in mind. Alright. So we're going in here. Okay, whoa, let's not get hit by the saw blades. No, I don't think saw blades would be a very fun thing to do. Right, running. And crawling under here. Dun. Yep. Just some platforming stuff. Awesome platforming that. Crazy. Alright, climbing up here, and then, like, something really dumb happens. I go over here, try to land on this thing, and then this happens. Yeah. Huh? Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but, yeah. Okay, so, remember, we were doing this without getting detected, without raising any alarms. So when Sly goes to get the moose head, what's the first thing he does? He decides to yell from the top of his lungs to tell Murray that he has the moose head. Oh my god, I thought that was just so dumb. Remember, Sly, do this without getting detected. Alright, I got it, Bentley. Hey, Murray! Oh gosh, that was just dumb.
I ain't got a lot of money for this wager, but there's no way I'd lose to a new guy like you, huh?
Hey, you didn't go A.
That RC combat drone takes some skill to control.
Or frustration. I'm going with frustration.
And hold down the X button
Forgot to say moose.
after you collect
the moose.
Here's a pro tip. You can only aim the turret while you're stuck.
Moose head Murray. Yeah, this took a few tries for me to do. It's kind of annoying because, like, if you get hit, you, like, flip over. And it takes a while to get, back up. So while you're flipped over, he can just keep spamming you with, bullets and get lots and lots of hits on you, and yeah, that gets kind of frustrating. But hey, it was much more fun when I did to him. Check it out. Yep, how do you like it? Alrighty. With a Pokemon battle theme. Mini tank battle with a Pokemon theme. Getting okay. Okay, let's not get flipped over. That'd be bad. Yeah, how do you like it, dude? Yeah, not so much fun when it happens to you. Alright, he's dead.
But I ain't got no money.
I ain't got no money, hey?
It all depends. Depends on what? On
You notice how he loses his Canadian accent here?
of the Northern Light battery. Oh, well, I guess I owe ya.
Yeah. Oh, you win, eh? Well, I ain't got no money. Yeah. Depends on what. Oh, I guess I owe you. Yeah. Great voice acting. Majora's Mask battle theme. Probably the best battle theme of the series. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Whee! Alright, what are we doing next? I forget what we're doing next. Let's find out. Alright. Switching the fly. And we're doing the bear mission. Yeah, that's the one we're doing next. Alright, we're gonna go pickpocket some bears and get those radio thingies in their mouth. You know, you think they might accidentally swimming with turtles? Hey, Bentley, you hear that? We're going swimming. But I can't swim. I don't care. We're going swimming anyway. Swimming with snails. I don't think snails are really good swimmers, so I don't think that's gonna be the case. Yeah, I'm having a really hard time finding that mission. It's like right next to me.
Wild bears in the area
Alright.
have been tagged with radio tracking devices.
It's like a health hazard. So like, if you swallow it, you're like probably die. I don't know why they thought it was a good idea to put radio thingies in those guys' mouths. So yeah. Alrighty. Down we go into the dangerous bear cave. Another stealth mission. Gotta love those stealth missions. Can't wait to see what kind of stealth missions they'll do in Sly 4.
Well, radio transmitters have all been tagged in their mouths.
Yeah.
Sneak up and pickpocket it while they're yawning.
Which apparently happens a lot.
Stay clear of the thin, crackly ice.
Yeah.
Walking on it is sure to wake the bears.
I'll keep that.
Okay, man. Good to know. Stop. No. Alright. Whee! It's a good thing they weren't carrying coins in their mouths either. That'd just be weird. Whee! Alrighty. Pickpocket. There we go. Very quick and easy process, but it's also a fun process. Yawn and pickpocket that. Rock is the new champ. Oh. Like Dwayne The Rock Johnson? That Rock? Open mouth there. Ah, cool. Up. Okay, there you go. Whee! And give me that. Alright, how many more we got to go? Two more, and we got all of them. Climb, 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 climb. Whoa. Whee! Alright, one more. You know what I always like to do whenever I come to this area? Like after you beat this mission, when you don't get a mission fails thing, when you wake up the bears. I always like to wake up the bears on purpose, then climb onto this very same ice wall right here, and just watch all the bears fight each other. I always love doing that. I just thought that's like the funniest thing ever, and I would just like do that so many times. Tooth Fairy was a great movie, yeah.
Only you could have pulled that off. Head outside and I'll fill you in on the next step.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone else does that, but that's something I always like doing when I come to this cave. Alrighty, now we got those. You have to actually put them in places. So yeah, let's do that. Woo! Alright. Hey, Bentley, what is it? Precise locations. And to make it even harder, I'm not going to give you any waypoint markers. No, not really. Oh gosh, I'd like be breaking my controller in half if they did that. Like you expect me to figure out where these things are on our own? Yeah, that's being a jerk. Yeah, for sure. Alright, I'm gonna put it on the street. As bad as my little eye, something green tree. Oh, hey, you're really good to say. Anyway. Anyone who gets that reference, you're awesome. Alright. So where to next? Gonna climb on this pipe? Yep, there you go. Good job, man. Good job. Whee! Onto this roof, and... Excuse me, and let's go over here and put this over here. Boop. Do you have to... 23 acres. The edgers? What's this? Oh. Okay, that's the second time that's happened. You can hear that? 211 acres. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. With a progress. You don't care about 19th century stuff. True. Very true. Whee! Alright, we're gonna put this on top of this house, you know. I'm sure we won't notice this at all. Oh, wow, no, that was not even acceptable. Wow. Thanks a lot, Sly. Falling off to your doom. Do. And put that there. Game Master does not approve of Sly's falling. Alright, I believe... No, there's 3 more to put on after this. Oh, good, we got caught. Yeah, thanks, man. And we're just suddenly uncaught like that. It's like, oh my gosh, there's an intruder, I need to chase after him. Oh, knock me off the roof. I'm too lazy to climb back up. I'll just let him get away. Alright, where's the last one? Took me a little bit to find the last one, because, you know, this lighting, it's kind of weird. You know, trying to find these markers. Oh no, bear's chasing me. Oh dear, that's not good. Oh, and now there's guys with guns chasing after me. Stop throwing dirt at me and just put this there. Okay, there. Alright. Slideshow time again. Yay! Halfway done with the level. Alrighty. So, what are we doing now, Bentley?
After reading through the log shopping guide, it's become painfully clear that to win in the lumberjack games, we'll have to cheat.
Cheat? Oh, cheater, pumpkin.
That hinges around us acquiring an eagle thing, which is more difficult than you'd think. First, Murray needs to lure a bear into taking out the local oil mains. Once destroyed, the pressurized oil should ignite and create updrafts, which Sly will then use to paraglide over to the eagle's nest. Grab an egg,
But it's totally obvious we gotta cheat.
Thanks to Murray's undercover work in the RC
Yes, in order to win the lumberjack games, you need to enter XX, circle, square, triangle, R1, anyway.
The battery needs some serious modification if we're going to hide inside it to sneak onto Arpeggios flip. First, we'll short the battery.
Oh yeah, that reminds me of just now, like, that was like, if we can trust Murray's information, what are you trying to tell us? That we don't trust Murray? What is he gonna use? I just thought that struck me as kind of weird. If we can trust Murray's info, I'm like, what? Where'd that come from? You know, you are talking about the same guy who was with you since, since you were little kids, right?
I ain't finding no work on this old sawmill. No, sir.
Yeah, no sawmill. Okay, that's weird. Okay, what are we doing first? Wow, my memory loss is just like, just all over the place today. Oh, okay, wow, geez, that's not good. Okay, wow, this is not good. Okay, we're good. Bentley smells fair. Oh yeah, the Grizzle Face mission. That mission. Yeah, okay, I see. Alrighty. Alright, here we go. This is actually kind of a cool mission.
You'll first have to destroy all the local oil.
It's like this bear, every other bear, they've been chasing us, they've been trying to kill us, rip us in half, eat us, and all that stuff. This bear's our friend, they're like, you know what, I'm not gonna kill you, I'm gonna be your best friend. I love this guy, man, I love this guy. I just wanna hug him.
If that little guy smells fish, there's no stopping him.
Yeah.
Use Grizzleface to take out the oil main.
Yeah, this guy's on our side.
Fish. Do I? How can I lure him around?
Bentley smells fair.
Bentley stays on the coast along the river. You'll keep tossing bombs into the water, and the fish should get blown sky high.
Yeah, and then conveniently land in your position.
Fish at the oil main, so that old Grizzleface will knock him apart?
Yeah.
That's the idea. You might even try throwing fish at the guards. Might improve their odor.
They're over. Whee! Okay, I'm getting stuck. Bentley rides bear. I think that's dangerous, but that would be like such an awesome image.
Nice work. Trot over
And then he rides to the horizon.
by luring him with fish.
Yes, I know. Do. Walking. And so, every time you carry fish around you, no matter where you are in this location, Grizzleface will always follow you around. No matter where you are, he'll know where your location is, and he'll go straight to you. Just thought was pretty cool. So we're gonna run over here. And I'm gonna throw this fish over there. I'm gonna break things. And then we're gonna do this, oh, wait, we broke up thingy, wow. What's with me and forgetting things today? Alright, that's like, no, what, a 4 on the memory loss counter today? Running. Do. Yeah. Whoa, I don't want to go down that cliff, that's too high. I gotta run away anyway. Legend of Bentley, the tale from the turtle, who has to save Princess Penelope, but can defeat the evil Contessa. Wow, that's a nice game description. Alright, one more of those oil main thingamajiggies to go. Gonna kill things. What a wonderful description for a game story. Alright, give me that fish. So, how far is this area? What if Bentley was never born? Where would Sly and Murray be? I don't know, man. I can just imagine that being a plot point in Sly 4. Like, they do something that really messes up the timeline, so make, like, one of the characters were never born, that, like, just changes the present and all that stuff, and just, yeah, I just could just totally see that happening in an actual, level of Sly 4. Do. And we're gonna do that. Oh yeah, I had to wait for those girls if they show up, so I have to cut ahead. Solid work, Murray. Sounds like a house store throw. Anyway. Do. Alright, now it's time to do the paragliding mission with Sly. Whew, excuse me. Alright. Let's open up the store. Hey Sly, got work to do. Let's do this. Oh! Okay, that wasn't good. Run! Oh! Run for your lives! Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna get hit there for a second, again. I'm heading the right way, right? Yeah, I am. The paraglide mission's on top of the, lighthouse, so... Do. Ah, okay, let's not get caught by guards. Oh, no. Upsy we go, do. Right, now we got more safety hazards. Icicle of death. Lots of icicles of death that we have to pass by. Twice. Isn't that great? Alright. Do. Up we go. Over here, yeah. It's gonna be awesome. Alright. We need to, paraglide to that island over there. Yeah.
Steal one of the eggs, and then bring it safely back to the safe house.
Yeah.
We'll use it to direct the eagle's protective instincts against the sun.
Sure.
Yeah, man.
Easy enough. Except for the part where I have to swim a half a mile through freezing water.
Why swim when you can paraglide?
Yeah, also you can't swim, so I don't know why you even suggested that.
I see.
It's caught fire? Oh man, what are you doing? Have you ever heard that that should prevent forest fires? Do. Raccoon for dinner.
That's a charming image, Bentley.
Yeah, it's a very charming image. We're gonna add that charming image to our book of charming images that you talked about over the course of this game. Gonna fly up into the air. Oh yeah. Alright, just sewing along. This is pretty cool. I like this mission. Getting to soar up infinitely. Charming list. Oh wait. Up we go. Alright, so what's there to talk about, everyone? Woo. Do. Parachuting. You mean paragliding. Alright, now up. This mission is fun to me. Yeah, it's pretty fun to me as well.
Watch out for those eagles,
Yeah, I know it's technically parachuting, but they call it paragliding in this game for some reason. We know that's clearly a parachute, so... Where Sly is the envy and Murray is a small mouse. What?
Excellent job. If you could get that eagle egg back.
Yep, and then when you get that eagle egg, all of a sudden these platforms pop up. Why Sly couldn't use these platforms to get to the island before, I don't know. But let's just roll with it. Whee! Alright, to this hippo. Yay! So he's half hippo, half mouse? That's so weird. To be continued.
Great work, Sly.
Thanks, Bentley. That means a lot. Alrighty. Gonna do the lighthouse mission next, and then gotta do the so fun computer hacking mission. So that's all so much, and then we gotta do the final mission of this level, and then we're all done. Do do do. No 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 no. Bam. Good night. Oh, okay, no, that was not acceptable. Ba-na-na-na-na. Up we go. Into the sky. Dee-dee-dee.
That lighthouse is the
Up.
conduit for collecting
Up,
stolen
and you have to jump from one side and then another side, over and over until you get to the top. Yep, that's the one.
making it impossible for us to stow away inside.
Yeah.
You want me to go in there and bust the thing up? Sounds like work for Bert.
Yeah.
Actually, this job will require all three of our skills.
Yeah, weren't you paying attention during the slideshow, like, at all?
Climbing up the hatch on top.
Have you ever noticed that Bentley gives these great explanations for these slideshows, but then when you actually start one of the missions, they're just like, it's their first time hearing about the mission. It's like, okay, so that's the plan. Alright, got it. Starts the mission. Alright, so, what does it need me to do? It's like, do you really listen during the slideshows? Like, at all? 'Cause I listen. Oh, wow. That Murray had a disease, so it's up to Bentley to find Dr. Sly and ask him to find a cure for the disease. I don't think Sly's a doctor. Off the edge. Get that health thingy already. In we go. Alright. I like this area. I don't know why, I just love coming back to a lot of the areas of Sly 2. That was something that Sly 3 didn't really have, you know, the ability to go back to areas you've already visited. You know, they don't really give you the ability to do that in Sly 3, but in Sly 2 they just let you, like, explore anywhere you want to, you know? And I think that's pretty cool. A raccoon at the doctor? Huh. Like that'll ever happen. Bam! Jumps on. We don't care about your old-timey stuff. And hey, yeah, I conveniently landed where we need to go. Alright. Break that chair. Alright. No problem, Murray. Mm-hmm.
Not quite that simple, Murray.
Again, weren't you paying attention during the slideshow?
While you lift the main circuit breaker.
Ah, man, I swear, it seems like everyone except for Bentley just does not pay attention to the slideshows.
Down, up, down. They should put an
Yep, I feel you, Sly, I feel you. Okay, so up and then back down, and then back up and then back down, and then back up and then back down. What is wrong with you? Whoa. Up we go, up into the air. Now you're dead. No. Alright, off the edge you go. Now it's time for climbing up. Whoa! Ow, okay, that was a great start. That was a fantastic start, man. Whoa. Murray's disease is to be overpopular. Wait, let me check it again. I was wrong. I meant being not popular. Oh! Slide 6, the alternate time. I don't think Slide 5 hasn't even been announced yet. I don't even know if there's gonna be a Slide 5, and you're talking about Slide 6, what? Or, when they touch it, they all go into a world. Bentley forgets who he is. Mori has shrunk, and Sly has turned into Crash Bandicoot in a journey to get back to their world. Slide 5. Pokemon and Sly collaborate, and up and he goes down the toilet. Yes. That's probably what would happen if that actually happened. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Sir, I bow to you. Very funny. Indeed, that was very funny. Yep. That's the Blue James though, right there. Yep. That's who he is. He's a funny guy. Alright, it's time for the final main mission, and then we're ready for the heist. You know, I kinda hope that computer missions in Sly 4 won't be that difficult. But at the same time, I hope that they are difficult, just so you can see how frustrated I get on those missions. We mentioned too many future Sly games that will never be made. Yep. That has become a running gag throughout these streams. But yeah, I kind of hope that they won't be difficult with Sly 4, but at the same time I hope they are difficult, just so you can see just how frustrated I get on those missions. Like, it'll just be like Rage Central if they're really difficult, so yeah. Hey look, Mr. Grappling Hook makes a return, yay! Yeah, you know, why you can't just use the steering wheel, you know, I don't know, but whatever.
How many grappling lines will it take to drain the battery?
3 should suffice. Once the first line's attached,
Slide Kamuta, the wedding game. I don't want Slide 4 to be really hard, so yeah, I'm not saying it should be, like, ridiculously hard, but it should have at least some challenge to it, you know?
I'm all set to throw you to that boat.
Sweet.
These days, my aim is impeccable.
Yeah, except this big, gigantic arrow in front of you that shows you where he's gonna land. So, yeah, I don't see how you could be bad at aiming. Alright. Oh boy, these missions, gotta love them, gotta love them, gotta love them. Work through it, Game Master, work through it. You still have one more computer hacking mission to go, and then you'll be done with computer hacking missions. For now, in Sly 2, but then Sly 3 will pop up, and then, yeah, stuff will happen. Alrighty. And let's do that. Alrighty. And on the boat just, like, automatically knows where to go.
I'm already on top of the silo. Shoot the grappling hook up to me, and I'll make sure it's attached.
There's Sly. See him? He's on that thingy. There he is. Alright, Mr. Grappling Hook, welcome back to the game. Voice on autopilot. Yeah, but it knows where exactly it wants to, the driver wants to go. Like, the exact location. The precise location.
You guys should go for another boat before anyone picks up on what we're doing.
I doubt that'll happen, Sly. I mean, knowing the intelligence of these bad guys, I'm pretty sure they're not gonna know what's going on, so... The Secret Agent Clank next will be Bentley the video game. Maybe it has an internet GPS. I guess. Maybe. Alright, onto the rooftop we go. Get over here, Murray. Toss me onto that boat. No. And on we go. Right. And let's act computer again, where we get the exact same challenge, just a little harder. Yeah, that seems to be the pattern of these computer missions. Like, it's just the exact same area over and over and over, but the only difference is it's just a little harder. Like, either you have more enemies, or you have more of those little red firewall things to shoot. You know, it's just kind of boring, to be honest, just having to do the same thing, but just a little harder, so, yeah. Bentley the Turtle Genius, video game's name. Supposed to be a hockey game. Oh, wow, I'd love to get that game. Next month, Sly Cooper, the Elite Thief missions for the 3DS. Yeah, that's not a Club Penguin reference at all. Sometimes Bentley goes 2D. Yeah. Slide 3D. Oh man, that's so awesome. Oh, wow, I overshot it. And I undershot it. They really need to make, like, some sort of targeting crosshair thingy, so, like, you'll know exactly where the grappling hook is gonna go. You know? Alright, and the bad guys are gonna catch me here, I believe. So it's like a race to get over to the next area as quickly as possible. Yeah, these guards are chasing after me. I gotta get to the next boat before they catch up to me. So I'm running really fast. Alright. Over there. And then, Murray, get over here quickly. Before the gods catch up. I get into Murray's hands. And then I get onto the thing. He tells me right when the gods catch up. Oh man. That was awesome. Alright. And that was the woolly mammoth that was frozen earlier, by the way. Sly Cooper, the hobo version. Oh no, I went there. Nah. What about a Carmelita game? I don't know what that would be about. Like, maybe it could be like, Sly 1, 2, and 3, but through Carmelita's point of view. I mean, that'd be pretty cool, seeing what was going on, and how Sly was doing their thing. Alright. Gonna be shooting those red things for the 3rd time in a row. I'm like, cool. Yeah, that music's not repetitive at all. So, yeah, just shooting red things. While we avoid these white drone things that drop bombs, you know, that only appear like once throughout the entire game. Yeah, shooting them. Still shooting them. You know, okay, there we go. Alright. Time for the 3rd and final grappling hook. As we all know, 3 is the magic number of video games. Yep, check your blueprints, Bentley. I don't know what these blueprints are for, but, you know, check them. For whatever those blueprints are for. It's taking a long time for the boat to reach its destination. Okay, there we go. What about Neela's game? Found out she cloned herself and she's actually killed Mugshot for no reason at all. She doesn't even know Mugshot.
That did it. With the battery chamber empty, we'll be all set to move in.
Alrighty, that's the final main mission of the level. All that's left now is the heist, and we're done with this level. So here we go. It's time for the number 2 spot of my top 10 favorite Sly Cooper missions. The Lumberjack Games. Alright, this is exciting. Arpeggio game where you only use fly. Arpeggio can't fly.
You'll participate in the power block chopping competition. Get us a good score, and then let Bassan up for his
Alrighty.
While he's chopping,
Arpeggio game.
his trousers, and the
That's trousers. I'll put the egg in his trousers.
Fly, given your ascension skills, I've signed you up for the ice wall line. We'll keep Bassan from beating your score by pulling him off the wall with some nearby grappling lines.
Grappling
And
lines.
finally, I'll represent our team in the log rolling competition.
The log rolling competition. The really easy log rolling competition. Where we see what happened before he got frozen due to, as Sly says, global warming. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. That could be a cool setup for, Sly 4. That would actually be a really good opportunity to bring John Bassan back. You know, go back in time to before John Bassan, was frozen. That would be pretty cool. You all then die, end of game. Sweetness. Alright, that's by the alarm clock gadget. You know, that gadget that you only use, like, once. 5 seconds of game. Alright. So here we go, the Lumberjack game. Super fun mission. Wait. Here we go. You know, I've noticed a pattern for, something I've noticed that Bentley does a lot when he's doing voices is he'll talk in his normal voice for a few seconds first, and then he'll try to disguise his voice. Like with Neela. Touch on criminals. The contestants' voices are down. And then we have this imitation of a Canadian. Excuse me, sir. We're, humble lumberjacks. Like, what's with the delay, Bentley? Like, by the time you actually start talking in your disguised voice, it's already too late. He already knows what you sound like. So, yeah, Bentley is not the greatest at disguising his voice. Silly. They should make an entire video game called Bentley's Opera Adventure, based off of the opera he sings in Sly 3. La 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 la. Your ears would pop up by the time you got to the second level. Yep, just waddling along, trying to get the jump start before it's too late. Gonna get over there. Whoa, don't get hit. Oh man. Alright, now we gotta wait for that iceberg thingy that just go back and forth. That's because, you know, that's logical, right? That's so logical. You know, because all icebergs do that, so. Alright, on to here we go. Now, let's put that into his trousers. More the Super Muscle video game where he only punches villains for no reason. Awesome. Yeah, I think they rethink them scores, boys. Right? Right? Yeah, okay, here, perfect tense. Alright, wall climbing challenge, wall climbing challenge. Have to assign the, alarm clock. Did that. Whee! Sly dances with the stars, where he steals stuff from the cast, dancing with the stars. Yeah, I think we're definitely way into the territory of games that we know for a fact they'll never make. Just because of how ridiculous these titles are. Yeah, power climbing. Yeah, and I failed the first time, so I kinda had to when I succeeded. Uh-huh. So I failed, and then I kinda had to when I did it. Slide, the climbing game where he always wins. Awesome. Alright, come on, get jumps on. This is why I say, like, an aiming crosshair would be useful, because then you know exactly where you're shooting. But no, like, you just have to guess where it's gonna land, and I don't really like that, to be honest. Oh man. Okay, got him right before he was about to make the jump. Does that hurt? Does that kill you? No? Oh, okay. I'd probably get disqualified for that.
Did I ever tell any of you the story about
Hopefully I'll be back before this ends. If not, then bye, just in case. Okay, Jess, see you later.
the
That has to be a big fall. Yep, that was a pretty big fall. Poor man.
I see we're tied with only one.
Yeah, I'll see we're tied. The only one left to go.
I've saved my best event for
Well, that contests his payback, the video game where you play as Ratchet and Daxter. Alright, failed the first time, but I got it the second time. Alright, very easy. I just usually stay on one log and then jump to the other one if it's sinking. And if there's ever an instance where the log I jump to is sinking as well, I just do a double jump like this. And then I end up getting on the log before it, when it comes back up. Confuse everyone. Yeah, Contestant's Payback, where you play as Ratchet and Daxter. Where Dimitri's video game, where he plays, SingStar 24/7. Wow. That'd probably be something he'd do, actually.
lucky her. I'll give you that.
Thanks, man.
Watch how a skill.
Alright, and since, you know, greasing is logs, it'll just be too boring of a gameplay mechanic, we get to beat up some guards instead.
No way he can lose.
You're right, Murray.
And we would fail miserably, because we're all tone deaf.
But what if I were to lure the judges
Alrighty.
into that cave? Once inside,
Alright, yeah, we're gonna go lure them into the cave, and then we're gonna beat them up. And then we're gonna take their clothes. They totally won't know the difference at all. They totally won't know we're just wearing costumes.
Why? You can use the alarm clock gadget to distract.
I wonder if you can actually start this mission before you get the paraglider. Because if that's the case, then that'd be like a really jerk move. Like you get to this point of the mission, it's like, Sly, you can use the alarm clock gadget, and then you're like, I don't have the alarm clock gadget. And then you have to abort the mission, get the alarm clock gadget, and start the whole mission over. That would be really, really bad. Alright. Okay, thank goodness we can hear alarm clocks and louder. Alright. Go into that cave. Yeah. Be totally blind. Don't see me standing there from, like, a few miles away. You know? And then don't notice I'm jumping in the barrel. You know, that's not an indication that we're gonna do something to you at all. Alrighty, jump. Oh, no! Oh, no! Okay, yeah. And then, like, this happened, like, he, kind of left before, well, I know he can hear the alarm clock from all the way from here. I'm like, okay, I gotta leave. Do 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 do. That doesn't sound like hitting at all. Come with a video game, you play as Murray. No, don't correct it. That's actually a funnier answer. What are you, Death Guard, we're looking at Death Guard right here. Carmelita, the video game, the game where you play as, Harry Potter. Fly the Years edition. Alright! Zero! Oh my gosh, how could you be like that? Wait a second, you're just guys wearing costumes. How could I have not figured this out a few seconds ago? I'm going to hit you with these things. Yeah, annoying friends. Yeah. Die! Oh, ow. And then, like, Bentley gets right back up. That's before the screen transition. Did you see that? He does his dying animation, and right before the screen transition starts, boom, he gets back up. Wake up! I'm awake. By the way, Bentley, where'd you get that walkie-talkie? Seriously, where'd you get that? Seriously, I don't know where in the world you got that from. Like, it's just there in your hands for no apparent reason. How? Why is it there? Yeah, man, that's a good idea. Unless...
I think I could squeeze through there. I'll drop down and try to free you.
Sly, the M-Read version. The only difference is in every game there's a secret M on the wall.
I might be able to help you with the throttle control.
Sly the Summer Edition, where you try to beat all beach games in one try. We're naming off a lot of titles here. Are we gonna move on to a different subject, like, anytime soon? Alright, down we go. Yay! Whee!
Bentley, you okay? I can't see you from in here, but I heard the fall.
Bison boss time. Or Bison boss time, yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Ooh.
Just drop my glasses.
You like cardboard. What? What? Oh no!
You sold all the clockwork parts?
Oh man, this is terrible. Arpeggio has all the clockwork parts. Darn you, Bison. Alright, that's it. He deserves some pain, man. We're gonna do some bad things to you. Gonna teach you a lesson once and for all. By the way, where'd you get that walkie-talkie? Alright, here we go. And I died the first couple of times, so I could have hit you when I succeeded. Alright. Time for the showdown with John Masson, and I missed. A very creative boss battle as well. Well, it's a really good boss battle. Because I can just, like, spam the log attack on him. Like, it knocks him back when you squish him with it. So, like, it knocks him backwards and he runs forward, hit him with the log again, knocks him back, runs forward, knock him out again, and then, yeah, I just do that over and over. Boss, where you tell Sly what to use to hurt the sod. So basically, Sly's doing all the work. Alright. Already halfway dead. You should be halfway dead. Bentley just runs around and shouts, and shouts things too. Bam! Alright, jumps on, going down. Whoa! Oh! Shouting and yelling. Whoa, did you see that? You like flew through the air. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Oh, snap. Alright. Get him. Alright. Try not to get hit yourself, Bentley. That's a bad thing if that happens. Get him. Oh, alright, he's dead, and without a single hit. I guess words can't hurt.
Once again, rage triumphed over fraud.
Oh, yeah.
job.
Alright, we took care of John Bassan, but
Don't forget about me.
there's still EVF Pun version 1.
That door, Murray.
Thanks.
Alright, well we may have beaten John Bassan, but I don't know if you saw that, but like in the left, like I think that was John Bassan. Did you see like the little V's on him, like he was sleeping even though he's really dead? Well, kinda dead.
Yeah, we're going to get the
So,
clockwork
yeah, that was
back.
weird.
We need
I
to
like
get
noticed that
all
really
of
recently
plan.
too.
The silo
But
battery-
anyway,
If we run, we can make
so,
it.
we might have taken care of the John Bassan problem. There's those Z's again. But, Arpeggio still has the clockwork parts. Will we be getting them in this episode? Nope. We're not going to be getting it in this episode. We need to run to the Northern Light Battery before the blimp gets here. And, in the next episode, we're going to continue. We're going to get those clockwork parts back, defeat Arpeggio, and wrap up Sly 2 Band of Thieves. After that, we'll be moving on with Sly 3. So, I leave you with us entering the battery and this cutscene, and I will see you guys next time. See you then, everyone.
As we shut ourselves into the Northern Light Battery, it became black. For a few long minutes, we just sat there in darkness. No one dared to talk for fear that John Bassan's men might discover where we were hiding. Time seemed to have stopped. And then, we felt it. We were being lifted up to Arpeggio's blimp. It was all so strange. The focus of all our schemes had been stolen from us. Our clockwork parts were gone. Looking around the inside of the battery, I knew we all felt it. Failure. I was twitchy and ready for action. Any action. Bentley tried to make some sense of the situation by drawing up meaningless plans. But Murray took it the worst. He just sat there sobbing while the team van floated away over the horizon. That van was his life. I knew I'd have to find a way to make it up to him.